Hello,
Have you
ladies
tried
and
already?
gentlemen. We are live.
Hello, everyone.
I'm just trying to figure out some stuffs. We got some technical issues here. Okay, I got one big problem. Yesterday it let me have the viewer's camera totally. And today it's showing me the whole overlay of the race server.
So you cannot stream the drivers' names.
I can, but look, if I'm clicking on drive, or is it working now? Ah, now it's working. Nice. Okay, we got
Nice.
this. Blank. Okay, we are figuring it out for the Monday marathon. So let's see who's getting P1 today. This is a bit big, I guess.
Yeah, we got Bruno on P1 with best sector 1 and 2, but the third sector is purple for Clarence and the number 7 Ferrari.
Yep. Let's sit in there as a passenger. Okay, he's going in now. Who's on the fastest lap? Manso has a pretty decent lap. Also, who knows on tires? He just joined in and set the 4th place, but he had a very good delta, minus 1.2. Looked pretty decent.
Yeah. And he just started another lap, already down 1/10. Also, we got Leonardo Rigon gaining 1 second on his own time.
That's a question. I will put the times there. As you guys can see, Bruno Longarella currently with the fastest lap overall. Then Limborg, Julian, Hunoms on tires. And I think Hunoms on tires wants to get into the first row right now. And saying that, we will go as a passenger for his fast lap. Look at the downhill part of the track.
Camaras has got a good time, maybe enough for the front row. We're gonna see now.
Cameras, give me a second, yeah.
And the number 32 McLaren.
But it
It's
looks
sounding good
like he's
for pit,
pushing
so...
hard for another lap, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no time, seems like. So the quali is through. And do you want to say the current standings? Meanwhile, I'm gonna check something.
Okay, okay. So we got on pole position, on the number 3 Ferrari, Bruno Longarella. Second position for Liborg, third Clarence. On fourth position we got Cameras. Fifth for the Ferrari number 555, who noms on the tire. Then on P6 we got Manzo in the BMW number 1. We got Malvatron in the number 83 McLaren. In P8 we got Ray Crawford in the number 52 Ferrari, Santos P9, Leonardo Rigon P10. We got Duchesne in P11, Montero in P12. I hope I'm saying every name correctly. We got Voda in P13. Then we got Mac, Heizu, Otero, Ranier, Hayate, John, and closing the top 20, we got Ferreira in the Porsche 993.
So let's see. I wonder how good will be Hayate in the Audi, because he's currently the only Audi in the grid, and it's so rare to see the Audi. I love the Audi very much. It's a real beast if you can handle the power.
Let's see if he's gonna love the car after the race. Also we got a lone Aston Martin from P21 man, old man, which is the only Aston Martin on the grid. And also we got a single Mercedes, number 48 for Renier in P17. That's it.
10 seconds.
I'm asking myself a bit, why is there no live chat on the YouTube stream? That would
I
be a
think
big
because
question.
on the broadcast camera you cannot see the chat.
No, this is not what I meant. On the YouTube in general.
Oh.
Okay. The race is about to go on. We will go forward to the leader. Let's see how they are heating up their tires. Do you think Bruno Longarella can defend on the start?
I believe turn 1 is pretty easy to defend once you got the inside. So I think it's just gonna need a great start of the green light.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think P2 should be more concerned than Bruno himself, because it's very easy to launch it on the inside.
Green light. Go, go, go.
So we got lights out, and it looks like Bruno had a pretty decent start on the beginning, but he needs to watch out because Clarence is coming fast behind, and I see he's driving the Ferrari as well today. And Hunam's on tires already got to P4. I think he gained 1 place there. Bruno with a pretty solid start, making already a small gap, and I guess Hunam's on tires, we know him from the past. He will be pretty aggressive, I think. Let's see. You can really see how close he's going already, and I'm not sure if he will go for it already up the hill right now. I guess they will be really, really close to each other, and we got the contact with Bruno. There's a bit of dust in the air, my friend. Are you still there, or you can't speak anymore because of what's happening here?
I am watching all the contacts from the first lap.
Yeah, in front
doing my
everything is
best.
fine, but I think behind we had a really big fuck up from people.
Yeah, we got some carnage. Also, your favorite number 99 Audi
And oh,
was one of the first to be.
was he involved in it?
Yeah.
But seems
It
everyone is driving again. We got Leborg. He probably got problems with his car to start it back up again. But let's see how they do in front. Maybe hopefully we will not get the red flag there. What do you think? Can Clarence defend it against Unoms on tires? What's your opinion in this case? Before we are watching some replay from the incident, maybe?
Well, they are two very fast guys. So I don't know. If I wasn't them, I could like create a gap from behind and then fight as much as we can.
When he's through. Oh, not through yet. Maybe there will come a little fight back, switch back. No, he got it. That's the aggressiveness I told you about, and I was really expecting this from him. Look, he just set the purple lap with the overtake. This guy is really awesome. Now we just need to see how fast he can create a little gap. Oh, and Renz with the fuck up. I think his rear tires may be blocked and he lost the rear from that and now falling back even further behind. Let's have a quick look into the replay in the contact of Bruno Longarella.
Yeah, I started to give some penalties.
Yeah, we got here the replay of the contacts. Oh, that was one too early, I'm sorry.
Oh, also we got Liborg spinning on himself. Oh,
Who?
I cannot give any penalties because I'm not an administrator.
Oh, Camaras is trying to get Melvatron soon. Oh, Melvatron with a big mistake. He hit the sand outside of the turn. So Camaras had a pretty easy overtake on him up the hill. Let's
Also,
see what he can
P2
do from it.
Also, P2 has a big slide down the cockpit crew.
See if he can keep the place or if we will get this a switch soon in position. Oh, they're behind. I think it was Melvatron. He lost the car again, spun some time, but made it back on track right now with a rather unsafe rejoin, but they are all safe back on the track. Duchenne is going for the overtake here. We can go with him for the next lap. They are side by side with Otero. Let's see if they can finish the overtake or if he will do the switchback again. Oh, Gale was late on the brakes there, but it looks like he got the pass done nicely. Let's see what Bruno can do. They got the same liveries, they are driving for the same team, but I wonder if they will have team rules or if they will fight as hard as they can against each other.
As we see the McLaren behind them, just at the moment.
McLaren, you mean Melvatron?
Oh yes.
He's coming also back.
Also from P9 to P11, we got a nice fight. 4 people all close together.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They are very close, very fun to watch. Esbrun is going to make a move in turn 1, I
and
think.
we got a contact. Clarence was a bit late on break and pushed, I think, the Ford of Otero a little bit into the turn.
Brun has moved up to 4th position after turn 1 overtake on Ray Crawford.
I'm showing the quick replay of the incident we had before. Here you can see, oh, it was not the Ford. He hit Santos and then Otero could go through and got a slight advantage of this. So, yeah, Melbatron is coming for Regan. Nice and smooth overtake out of the turn. He got the traction down on the track and shoots up to the hill. Let's see.
Maybe the Ford is ready for a comeback. It's pretty hard to run side by side through this part of the track, but Rigon could use the massive engine in the Ford.
Yeah, I think the acceleration is... Oh, somebody's standing there outside of the track, but luckily nothing happening. He's got eye on that. And now we can see the traction of the Ford, I think.
He seems too far behind to go for a move. Also, he seems to have some damage on the front of the car.
Regan? Yeah, I think the front end was pretty damaged. Look at those scars everywhere. I think he will have a hard time to overtake. But Gushen is slowly catching up to him. So maybe if they both keep fighting, Gale can get a hit on them. Maybe overtake one or both if they do mistakes. Meanwhile, in the front, Hunam Tire still with a flawless race since he got P1 after, I think, 2 laps it was. And I think he loves the track, just seeing him around here, setting one fastest lap after the other with such an outstanding pace. Also, Camaras closed the gap on Manzo, and we can see back on Gale. He's close to the Ford, really, really close. He's getting better every time. And now he's going for the inside, dives late on the brakes. No contact.
Nice.
That was outstanding driving there. And yeah, Gale got the position.
He just needed to put some pressure on the Ford and...
Yeah, and the Ford did the mistakes, what was necessary.
I think that's the best way to get through in this track, because it's very narrow.
Yeah, really, really hard to do a move on this track. There's no long straights. I think the best thing you can do is just slam the brakes really hard late, but calculate it, don't overshoot the apex, and just go for the move. Put the pressure on, like you said. Oh, he's really going hard over the inside curb on top of the mountain.
This seems to be the only fight we're gonna get in the next laps. But still a long way to go. I think 5 more laps? 6 maybe?
I have... After this race, sorry for the viewers, we got a problem with the in-game overlay. It seemed it bugged out when the quali had ended and the race had started. So I think we need a quick reconnect to the server after this. Regan is also catching up to John. We didn't see that that Duchenne overtook John. Did you realize that?
No, I was watching the gaps. I think John made a mistake because there is still a 3 seconds gap from Valvatron from Guile.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Mr. John made a mistake.
Possibly. I hope there was no contact. For now, I didn't see any between them.
No, I don't see anything in the logs, so should be clear.
Ooh, the gaps. I have the feeling that we will witness something of Camaras in the next few laps, because the gap is constantly getting narrower. I think he's finding some pace after the miserable start from him. After he lost some places, I think he's fighting back to not only take the podium on this track. I think he just wants to get P2 the best possible outcome for him today.
We just got an overtake from the only Aston Martin and the only Mercedes
The old man made it,
for
so
for
we're
P14.
going back. Let's watch the overtake, how he did it. Or maybe there was somewhere else, someone else involved, or he just lost it. He just lost it. What a nice and smooth overtake, profiting from the pressure again, I guess.
The gap between P2 and P3 has increased again. I think Cameras has made another mistake.
Yeah, and I think also, look at this. Crawford just lost it there. And he lost some positions. Got a yellow flag there, but everything is good. But he's not finding the rhythm. Again, a mistake. He's going wide, so I don't know. I think he's just hoping for the next race.
Oh, we got a fight for P12, for P11. Sorry, we got Otero against Goodlife. Let's see who's gonna be the latest on the brakes. Seems to be Goodlife in the Ferrari.
Who was in front?
Moving up to P11. Now he was behind.
Oh, okay.
He got a great exit. As you see, Otero going too wide.
Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I think this fight has ended now. I just wanted to say that it maybe didn't end for now, but I think with this spin, he just overpaced his car and went too far on the outside there and didn't get it under control anymore.
Yeah, it's a shame because he had the move done.
Yeah.
He just needed to keep the car on the track. Well, as he gains back the initial position, as Mr. Ferreira spins out in the Porsche.
Oh, we will go back to see that. Oh, he also hit the sand, the gravel, and the car spins out. That's really hard on the Porsche because the Porsche is such a... I would say he's sensitive, really, really sensitive on the rear of the Porsche. You need to have the feeling.
We got another accident from Rigon,
Rigon?
the number 31 Ford. I think he left.
Oh, yeah.
He completely left the lobby.
I think he got a bit mad. Maybe not his day, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you got so much adrenaline going when things go wrong, things go right, you never know.
He just chatted me and he had some issues with his computer.
So hopefully he will be back in the next race of today's championship.
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe we will get the move from John on Gale. John seems pretty fast here right now. Let's go on board with him and see how close he will get. Do you think he can smoke him on the straight? Do you think the McLaren is actually fast enough to do something like that against the BMW?
I don't think it's got enough
Ooh.
acceleration to get past the BMW, but maybe with this good exit from the last corner, we're gonna see some action on turn 1.
Oh yeah, this
Who's
looks
gonna be on
really,
the
really
inside?
good. Ooh, it's a break-in duel. They are coming down to the break-in zone. Perfect break-in from both. But
Yeah, also Gael, very smart
yeah.
move to park it on the A base.
He totally nailed it. He felt the pressure, but he didn't let it come to him. So I think this is not over yet. Ooh, really, really close fighting.
Very, very close also for P2 as Benz is putting the pressure. Oh, and we got contact.
P2 got contact. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
P2
and the
got
fight
contact.
is not even over. But Cameras is through. Let's see. He's diving the inside. Oh man. But Cameras with the switchback. I think this is also not over yet. They are both similar speed right now. I can't tell you who will win it down to turn 1. And again.
Great move for Antonio on the inside.
Oh, this is great
Is it gonna
driving.
work?
This is really, really great driving.
Maybe got the move done. Let's see in the next corners. By the way, Antonio Manso in the number 1 BMW just went too deep, as we see cameras going on the sand. He went too deep on the corkscrew, I think it's called.
Corkscrew, last lap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and Ben's cameras just went by him, which led us to the fight. Oh, and we see
and again.
Antonio going too wide.
Ooh, what an unsafe rejoin. But I think there was not much what he could do in the rejoin at all. Oh, but it's getting really, really hard between those both. I wonder if this will stay safe till the end of the race.
Yeah, also Ben saw that the BMW was getting too close on his mirrors.
Oh,
Steered
he's
to
doing
the right.
he's doing mistakes all over the place right now. But I think Cameras he got the consistency to deal with the stuff, and I think he will not let go. I think he will just try again in the next lap, or yeah, even this lap maybe. If he can close the gap, the gap is not big.
The final lap. This is the final lap, so he must do it now. As we see Antonio going on the sand and Ben's on the inside, is it gonna be second position for the McLaren?
Ooh. And it's still not over yet. Oh, what a late move. Into the... He nailed the turn. He totally nailed the turn.
Nice.
This is some great driving from both of them. Totally awesome.
Also, Bruno Longarella is back in the picture. He's been gaining a lot of time.
Oh yeah. They were fighting. They were losing
second.
like 5 seconds, I think. So
Yes,
it's getting really, really close. Sorry for not showing the leader, but I think we got some really, really sweet pictures from this fight of the second position. And so we got Hunoms on tires in first place, Manso on the second place, followed by Camaras and Longarella.
We got a great fight for P10 again. Otero against Goodleaf.
Also late on the brakes, but he managed it to stay in front after the overtake. Just see the power of the Ford. He's just putting it down totally, and then he's gone. So here comes Gale finishing on P7 with Santos on P8, if I'm not wrong. And Raymond Crawford on P8.
Who's gonna be on P9?
Oh, Goodlive. He came back. Did we
Yeah,
miss
it was a
another
very,
overtake?
very
There.
close fight.
In the last turn, you can see here. Oh, what a beautiful overtake. This is beautiful.
This is very fun to watch, actually. I didn't expect so much fight from a track this narrow, but
Okay, Luca,
yeah,
I got a question.
yeah.
When I'm switching the cameras and so on, I think you can only see it like 15 seconds behind on the YouTube stream, right?
Uh,
Or do you see when
I
I'm switching the cameras?
I need to open the stream. Wait a second.
Because I was showing some replays in
Yes.
the race, and I think it's only showing them for me because I'm in the race control. So I'm not sure if you can see them too. So maybe this is the part where I should then talk through the replay, I guess. Or could you see them?
No, I can see them. I can also choose to watch like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 1 minute.
Yeah, but I
But
mean, if I click them, you cannot see what I clicked, right? I think.
I'm watching the stream, but it doesn't look like.
Yeah.
What was the last replay you watched?
The last replay I watched the Ferrari against, was it Onso?
The
Or
photo?
Otario? Something like that.
Okay. No, I cannot see the replay.
Okay.
No, it was live.
No, I was showing the replay totally in the end of the race. That's
Is
why
that
I'm
a
asking
replay?
you. Yeah. I was putting back the overtake
Ah,
on the
okay.
end. I was just for info. Maybe viewers can listen away. We are still trying to figure out how we will broadcast because it's sometimes hard with two people and only one can control the cameras. So yeah,
Is it the first time for you, Dominic?
yes.
Oh, okay. So, two rookies.
Two rookies, but I think we did a good job. I mean, if you watch back, what is the this live stream doing right now?
Yeah, my plan was to give some penalties. I couldn't give a single one, which is pretty fun. But it's so that somebody else was doing the stewarding work
Yeah.
in the underground, so very nice.
So wait, you did stewarding, or who
No,
did?
so someone else.
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't. I couldn't assign the penalties to anyone.
Okay. Can I chat in game? Oh wait, Marty's not there. Do you know if Bruno is already on his fast lap? I think he's starting it right now. Can it be?
I think it started right now.
So
I think it was still on his outlap.
So maybe we can go one lap with him. Your friend Regan, is he coming back?
Not yet.
Oh.
He's not responding. He's not answering my messages.
Ah, so maybe he's restarting some things. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't know. I have no idea. Well, let's hope he is coming back so we can pump up the numbers.
Yep. I think we had a great grid in the first race. That was really awesome to watch, especially the last like 5 minutes with this all fights.
Yeah, the race came alive in the last part of the session, fortunately. What is a good time here for GT3?
I think you should be able to drive down to 141, but or was it 51? I'm not sure. Let's see the first time, and then we can see. He did a
guess.
146. Hunam's on tires did a 146 for now. And now Bruno's coming on the line 148. I'm personally driving 145s or 144s sometimes. So I think we will see times in the 144s on the top or even 43s.
Yeah, we can see already Hunum's on tires, and also Bruno are gaining already 3 and 4 times on their own deltas in the first sector. So the times are gonna get faster in the upcoming attempts.
Now, I don't know what is the conditions on the server right now.
It's 20 degrees Celsius for both the weather and the track. So shouldn't be too hard to keep the correct temperature and pressure on the tires. As we see, Bruno is already 1.7 seconds faster.
Oh yeah, he's on a monster lap, but also the leader right now, the guy on P1, Chris, he's finding pace. He's also like finding 0.8 seconds this lap, already 0.9 he's finding in every turn, and I think we are seeing right now 45 low already. Like I mentioned, I think it will go down to 144s, at least in the next laps, if Chris doesn't get hauled up too much. And also Bruno is coming with his positive delta, like you mentioned. He's finding the pace really, really quick. I guess he just needs some more laps to do some improvements. P4 there. You know who's also on a really, really good lap, who I didn't expect there in front? Look at him, Melvatron. He showed a good pace on Laguna Seca already. He just did too many mistakes, I think.
And also is still gaining. He's down five tenths on his own time.
Yeah.
As we see also Bruno going too wide, and I think he invalidated his attempt.
But it's interesting to see Chris directly behind him doesn't find much pace, only like 0.2 seconds. But Melvatron on P2, he's finding already half a second right now, and it's still raising the gap he's finding. He's on 0.7 seconds right now. If he can continue and keep this up, then I think we will see an outstanding lap time. As we are going down to 144.8 on the lead. And directly behind Melvatron with a 144.9.
This is very close between P1 and P2.
And I think he can even gain the pole because Chris has pitted now, and I think he will not come out again.
I think he's gonna try a last attempt with 1 lap fuel and new tires. Do you think it's long enough this circuit to get the right temperatures and pressures?
I think one outlap will not be enough to get the tires up to work, and especially he has only 2 minutes of qualifying left. If you consider the outlap 1 minute 50 or something, then I think he would need to push. And as I know him, he will just stay in the pits as it is for now. And right now, the time is running. I think he will not go again. But on the other hand, if Melvatron can bring this home, he will be P1.
And is also gaining on this lap, as well as is Mr. Santos in P3, which has a good lap, maybe enough for the front row.
Yeah, that's true. He's also really quick. As Melvatron goes into the last turns. But he lost
some
his...
time.
Yeah. At some point in this turn combinations, he lost his pace. I don't know what happened.
Or maybe he overheated the tires on the... He pushed too much in the first part of the track.
That can be. Or he was super fast in his previous lap and just couldn't keep it up in the last sector.
Yeah, and he gave up.
And
by the
here's...
looks of it. Yeah, he went
Yeah.
back on the pits.
And here's Santos coming. And over the line, he made in 145.5. With who knows on tires still in the pits. I just don't know. I wonder why he showed for me like P13. He got disqualified, but do you know for what?
I have no idea. I thought it was a bug from my screen, but no, it's very strange. Maybe he went too fast on the pit lane, and it's an automatic penalty. As we go, as we see Bruno losing the rear in the first part of the
I will
track.
show a quick replay. I'm not sure if you can see it, but we are currently in the replay as Bruno is accelerating in the first, second, third turn, and he just lost it in the third turn. He went on the inside curb, the rear came, and then he spun into the barrier. So Bruno will not do another lap, so we got only John. John is right now going really quick. And into the pits. He cancelled his lap. I think he was on a very negative delta.
I can confirm the replays are shown in the stream. Well, it's 1-2 for McLaren, 3-4 for Ferrari, 5-6 for McLaren, and 7-8 for Ferrari. So we have manufacturing aligned rows for the start, at least from the front row to the fourth row. And then we get another Ferrari row for P11 and 12.
And I like to say that I just figured out why the overlay didn't work before. So I think our live broadcast will just improve for now in the second race.
That's the way I like it.
I hope the quality is fine so far, but as it looks for me, the quality is good.
Is it 180p or 720?
I don't know. I think it's 1080. It should be.
Okay, yeah. It's high definition.
Okay, can you maybe tell me how long the timer still is? Do you know?
The timer is for 45 seconds from now.
Nice. Ah, here we can see it.
For your information, for your happiness. Oh no, my friend wanted to join this race. He took a little break, but he doesn't have the DLC, so he's not
Oh.
gonna be able to attend this race,
So what's the
which is
next
very
race
sad.
after this one? Maybe he
Uh,
should get the DLC real quick to join us in the next
yeah,
GT3 track, because I
and
think it's really worth it today. There was
it
so many
should
nice
be Kota.
battles.
It's
Kota.
gonna be Kota then the next session.
I think for Kota you don't need a DLC. Is this right?
No, I think you need it.
You need it.
Yeah, for the well, it's strange because usually they pack all the tracks based on the location, and today we are running all American tracks, so it's very strange to have some and some not. No idea.
Okay,
I guess
so
we'll
as
see
we
when
go
we
into
open
the
the
race,
doors.
right? Um, I'm really scared what will happen on the race start, because there's so much what can happen. And there goes the race start. It's lights out and away we go as Melvatron goes into turn 1 on the inside and Santos comes on the outside. He's using all of the track they can gain. And up to turn 2, it looks like Melvatron is in the lead. Ooh, with... Is that Longarella coming already in P3?
Yeah, he got a great start, but by the looks of it, he's a very quick driver.
Oh, and
And
we
as
got the
we,
contact behind on
yeah,
Duchenne and so on. They got a really, really big one. But we are going... Fox is out. What happened there?
he was disqualified already before the green flag.
Ah, okay. So in front nothing happened, but we will have a quick replay on Gail Duchenne, just to look what happened there in the helicam. And it looks like Gale just missed the braking point and slammed into two other cars and hitting then also our Ferrari, Raymond Crawford.
Also, I think the Ferrari number 88 lost the rear before the contact. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Would need to look into this after the race, I suppose, because I can't get that far back. So I guess we need to let the stewards decide it, or we got an instant replay on that. We got the replay from the start going on, and there was almost a contact between Camaras and Longarella, but Goodleaf had also a really, really good start. Okay, back to the leading group. There's coming
There is a
Melvatron.
great fight for P5 between the two McLarens.
Yep.
I think we're gonna see some action in the next breaking point, which is very hard to go for an
Oh, yeah.
overtake here.
But he's trying it to go for the inside. Let's see if that's working, because too wide is pretty hard there. I think they call it also bus stop chicane on this track. But they made it pretty good. And now Chris is directly behind Camaras.
It's who knows some tires.
Yeah, Chris is already going down to the inside and made a really, really, really clean overtake there. And he's through. And there we got the fight for P3 going on. Clarence seems to be right now quicker than Bruno Longarella.
The race seems to be already pretty settled. We got Melvatron on the lead.
I,
He
f-
already opened a 3 seconds almost gap.
I think
From
things will
the other-
spice up a bit when
Oh.
Who Knows on Tires goes through. Oh,
As you say so, the P3, is that P2? McLaren goes too wide in turn 1. Bruno takes the opportunity, maybe Chris can do it as well, as we
And-
get a drag race.
and we are on board with Clarence, who almost got the contact with Santos. That was a really, really close call, but he's letting go really early before the bus stop. But I think he's gaining so much momentum from the early break-in and can maybe do something on the exit of the turn.
This is gonna be so nice.
Oh, and now it's a pack of 5 people. And I think Who Knows on Tires is taking an advantage right now as John goes wide and he's through.
He's going on the outside, it's not gonna work on this. Oh,
They are all so close together. This is a crazy fight of those 5 people. And I guess nobody wants to give a present to someone else. As Chris goes really hard into the turn, hitting the number 7 car. So
they're
Ren's got
waiting to
pushed
give
wide.
back
He's
the
giving,
position.
yeah, he's giving back the position. So I guess nothing will come from the steward so far. But Clarence lost the position there to John. So I guess the fight is back up when they catch. As we go to Who Knows on Tires. And as the grid seems to be calm for a second, we will look shortly at the leader, Melvatron, as he's just doing his pace and creating a gap of over 5.3 seconds to Bruno Longarella already. And there's going on the fight for P3. It is John against Santos, and John is really close to him. I think we will just see something happen in the bus stop.
Are we gonna see another move on the bus stop?
Yeah,
Are
I
they
think
gonna
so.
survive this?
Ooh. As Santos also brake really late, and we got contact as Santos gets pushed rearwards into the barrier. I think he hit the barrier there. We will
Yeah,
see it with
I
the
think
wing
it's gonna
camera. We got the quick replay. Yeah, the hit, and then he's going rearwards into the barrier.
Also, Frank was waiting for him to get back on the track behind him after the damage was done.
Ah, so they gave the position
Unfortunately.
back as well, I guess. But
Yeah,
I don't know if this will stay without a penalty because clearly this ruined a bit of his race.
yeah, he is down in P7 with I think at least 20 seconds of damage. Yeah, and indeed it's coming the penalty. 5 seconds for car number 55.
OS Who Knows on Tires goes really close to Clarence. And I think we will see another overtake attempt there, maybe into turn 1, because Chris is so fast on the acceleration.
Also, I think a penalty is pending for Chris, so he's gonna need to get past Clarence and build at least a 5 seconds gap from the earlier contact. Let's see if he's gonna go for another move on the bus stop.
Oh
very
yeah,
close.
he's coming.
He's getting the momentum.
As we see him diving the inside. No.
Oh no, okay.
I think Chris is a really experienced driver. He had a moment there when he pushed Ren's wide, but who doesn't have this moment, you know?
Yeah.
So
it happens.
most of the time he's really careful and thoughtful where he's diving in, and he knows also that Clarence is a really fast driver there.
We got an incident from cameras. Oh, he lost the rear on the bus stop chicane.
Okay, so we will go.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah. As we see Hunoms on tires going for it on the inside, he got clearance in sector 3, perfectly breaking in. Clarence went a bit wide, so I think this is the hunt for P2.
There was a bit of contact before the move, but I don't think it's penalty worth it.
It's the 5, 5, 5, and 7, I guess. We will watch a
Yes.
quick replay of this.
It was a small tap from behind.
Oh yeah, really, really, really small. But the overtake itself was so nice. He went wide, and then we just got a clean and nice overtake.
We are having some fighting for P5
Oh yeah.
on the way to the bus stop chicane.
And
Let's see
Ferrera
if
just got him. Or was Ferrera... No, Ferrera got him.
Ferreira got him, but went too
Oh.
wide and ruined the run to this corner.
But
Let's
it
see
looks
what
like they
happens.
fight back. Ooh. You
That
can't
was
go
true.
too wide there. That's just not working. And Santos behind, almost losing it. As Ferrera is clear, I guess.
I think there was contact, by the way. There must have been. Or maybe some netcode showing the cars getting together.
But we got already Hunoms and tires up to Bruno Longarella. So
Yeah,
I'm
he's
really
pushing.
curious. Oh! Bruno just lost the car. I don't know. Was there contact or not? We will watch into the replay right now. As you can see.
Contact.
Oh! Hunoms on tires. He went really late for the inside, and I'm not sure if he hit the right rear tire of Bruno Longarella.
Maybe he expected to brake later. Maybe he's too confident in his braking points.
Probably. I think the steward should have a look into this, as they have all the camera angles and can just see better if something happened or not.
Now,
As we go to P6, I think there's a fight for P5.
yeah, there are four cars
And I think
interested.
we can have Santos as our cameraman just going into the car right now, as we can see the rear bumper or rear wing of John as they speed up to the bus stop chicane, and I'm always getting a heart attack when they do that.
Let's see if the McLaren top speed is gonna pay off. If they're gonna gain any time on the Porsche.
Oh, Ferrara is really slow there right now, as he's
and we
losing the
got
car a bit.
P8 went completely wide. I think it lost it on the curb. So the fourth car is out of the picture now.
Yep. But I think John is trying as hard as he can to go for the move, to get his position back, which Ferrara gained like 2 laps before.
Yeah, but this
And I can see
the position for Santos.
Yeah.
So maybe he's gonna have to defend.
Santos is already showing himself in the right mirror. He didn't have the pace to go into this turn, but right now John is doing mistakes.
Well, John had to lift off the brakes because the Porsche had was too slow on the apex.
Yeah. Do you know why John has a 5-second penalty?
No, but I can check the logs. Number 55.
Oh, as John goes, he's trying to overtake Ferrara. That looks really, really good, promising. Into turn 1, a clean overtake from John, and he got his position back. As he goes wide and got a track cut, probably. Oh, and Ferrara is fighting back. As we got our cameraman behind. Santos still watching and trying to get an advantage of the fight of those two people in front.
The car number 55 has got the 5 seconds penalties for the bus stop chicane incident. that we
Ah,
saw.
okay, on the race start.
No, it
No?
was a couple of laps ago. It was 6 minutes into the race. So
Oh.
maybe lap 3 or 4.
Do you think Santos has the pace to overtake Ferrara as well? Because Ferrara seems really struggling a bit as John can pull away.
Yeah, I think Santos has the pace, especially because Ferrari is gonna make some mistakes, I guess, when put under pressure on the McLaren behind, as we saw already from John.
Ooh. But Santos is
Let's
also losing his rear very much. I think he's struggling with the tires a bit. Going wide here.
As he goes wide. Maybe the McLaren top speed is gonna help him the next sector when drag racing to the bus stop.
Ooh,
chicane.
that was a really late break-in. As we
Wow.
were just in the front bumper camera of Santos as he almost slammed into Ferrara's rear. By the way, the last lap of Who Knobs on Tires was more than 1.3 seconds faster than the lap of Melvatron. So maybe he can catch him, but he got the 5-second penalty.
It would have been also the fastest lap of the race, but it seems to be invalidated. It's 144.4, which is 3/10 of a second faster than pole position time.
Yep.
So yeah, Chris is definitely pushing very hard.
But he's trying. He can see him already on the straights, and I think maybe he can even close the gap till the end of the race. But poorly he got the 5 seconds penalty, which I think was deserved in this case.
Yeah, I agree with you.
There was more than one touch only. I think this race he just was a little too positive getting into it. I don't know.
maybe everybody is thinking like, come on, it's only 20 minutes. As we see Santos going almost into the back of Ferreira. Yeah,
He did
as
it
I was
again.
saying,
Wait, I will show
yeah,
some replay fast on
yeah,
15 seconds.
It was too close.
Oh yeah, it was just like almost the same like before what we see there.
Yeah. I think everybody is thinking like, come on, it's only 20 minutes. We can push, we can kick doors, we can be aggressive, but it only takes one small mistake to ruin the entire race.
That's
So
true.
you need to be cautious, anyways.
And you're not only ruining your own race, you're also ruining
Yeah.
the race of some other guys with that.
Yeah, and with a race so short, you're gonna have the old grid pretty close all together. So one incident can easily take out 2 or 3, 4 or more cars.
One thing is really weird. I showed. Okay, Clarence had some bad connection, I guess, because it didn't show him on my screen anymore. I was just seeing Longarella driving totally alone, but he closed the gap apparently and is only 0.4 seconds away.
Yeah.
Do you think he can get him in the last 2 laps? I mean, okay, he had a really wide exit there out of turn 1. If he's
Yeah.
keeping the momentum there now, I think that's meaning he cut the corner and got an advantage of it. If I see it like this.
In turn 1?
Yeah,
Did he cut?
yeah. He went totally
Oh,
wide on the
he
exit and
goes
went
the
for the
move.
overtake here. So
Oh, wow.
this is pretty controversial because I think he went too wide on the exit of turn 1 and gained so much momentum to just overtake Clarence on the straight. That was a great move, though.
It was a very great move, as we see Santos in the number 4.
Oh,
2-3.
Ferreira.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, he misjudged the breakings for the in the way for the
Yeah. I
the bus
just
stop
showed the
chicane.
quick replay. Santos was overshooting the bus stop chicane, went 2 times over the
As
curbs,
he
and lost
as he
all his
just lost the
momentum.
rear,
Yeah.
and he just lost the rear and went
Oh.
straight for the barriers.
Yeah, we will also show this quick. Yeah, he tried to stay with Ferreira as hard as he can, went too early on the throttle and just lost it there.
Yeah. Also, we got another incident from P10 Goodleaf, and in the number 88 Ferrari. I think he lost it after the bus stop chicane.
His Ferrari looks really, really
Yeah,
demolished. As we can
yeah,
also see, P1, P2 closing into P1 on 1.8 seconds already only.
yeah. And also Bruno in P3 is already 2.6 seconds in front of Clarence. So maybe even with a 5 seconds penalty,
Yeah,
he's
he's
gonna be
opening the
on the
gap
podium.
so quick. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think if he will get the penalty from going so wide on turn 1 and overtaking, he will just push everything he can, and
yeah,
I think
yeah.
he will create a gap.
But I don't think it's gonna be worth 5 seconds.
Nah,
I think you should either go give back the position or just don't.
yeah.
5 seconds is not gonna change the race result.
I would like to show Malvatron, but I think he got an unstable internet connection on my screen.
Yeah, I see him lagging as well.
Okay, I see that for almost everyone right now. That's a bit weird. But Malvatron is crossing the line in P1 as P2 comes over the line, who knobs on tires, but he got the 5 seconds penalty, which will not change anything because his pace was so outstanding that the gap to Bruno Longarella in P3 was big enough. And behind him, Clarence on P4. Then comes P5, John, and Ferrara in the last turn now. Still struggling a bit with his Porsche today, but he managed to get to P6 here.
Well, Dominic,
Yes,
I think I'm gonna drive the next one
you can.
because we need to boost up the numbers at least.
Yep, I totally agree on you.
Maybe I will connect. I will come back the next one
Yep.
just to
Other
say hi because afterwards my parents are gonna kill me if I keep this volume at this time of the day.
I will ask Marty if he's still listening, I guess. So Marty, if you hear this and you don't feel like driving the next race, just come up to the commentator's cabin and we will have a little talk. And Luca, I wish you good luck for the next race and give it
Thank
all.
you. Thank you, thank you. See you later,
See you.
I guess. Bye bye.
Green light, go, go, go.
So come, Marty. I will just be. We will go into a little break, like 1 minute, and then the commentators will be back.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Hello, my guys.
What's
Hello.
happening?
It's nice. I wanted to just take
Commander
the
driving?
free time. No. I wanted to take the free time between the races to just do some interviews. How did you like the last races?
Terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, we saw it.
Gale annihilated me. Did you see that?
It didn't went so well for you, but I think we had two great races to watch. They were really interesting, and I let's say many incidents, but really interesting to watch.
Laguna
Yeah, they've been
Seca
fun.
for me was hard because there was such a great difference in the pace between the drivers ahead and drivers in the back.
Yeah, that was a massive gap. But did you see the outstanding pace of Melvatron in the last race?
Of
I did
Melbatron,
not.
no, Melbatron Dominic is really fast.
Yeah.
I already know him.
Ah,
He's usually way faster than me.
okay.
It was strange that in Laguna he wasn't that fast. Like he would be on your pace of consistency too, and maybe faster. Like not as much as Bella, but you understand me.
Yeah. Did you get the corner cut before you overtook Clarence on turn one? Because you got
Uh,
such a massive speed out of turn one to overtake him in front of the bus stop.
yeah, I didn't get a warning. I indeed get off track, but I didn't get a warning.
Oh, because the commentators didn't know if that was a legal move or you should give the position back.
Probably illegal.
You gained so much momentum out of the first turn, so I was like, oh, maybe it's gaining an advantage, but I think the steward should decide that and not me.
We can commentate that later.
Nah, but it was awesome to watch. Nice overtake on him in there. And we saw many
Like,
things on bus stop.
I don't even care if I get a penalty. That Exorcism was so great to do.
Yeah, it was great watching it.
Oh man, I don't remember this track.
I have no idea actually.
Yeah.
As you say it, you're live on camp.
Just watch out for car 52 this race, okay?
For car 52,
Get-
who's
getting
car
a
52?
podium.
And in
Car
Laguna, it
52.
was bad luck, man. I think I could have get with Noms there.
Oh, we
Probably not.
got car 52 in some bad incidents last race. And also on Laguna Seca, I think.
Yeah, I got rear. Yep, I got hit it in both.
Hunom's on tires was hitting many other drivers as well.
Because he's so fast compared. Like he was
So,
like 3-4 seconds faster.
yeah. So, to finish the interviews, how do you feel for this race, guys? Do you think you have the pace?
I do. I think I might win.
To remember the track. If I remember the track, I might have it.
Bruno, stop being modest. You'll win.
So you
No,
think
it's
you have
not
the
the same.
pace to beat Melvatron and Hunom's on tires on this track?
It depends if his desk holds together. You know, he's having some logistical issues.
Yeah.
Right?
Logistical issues.
Yeah, he said his desk was falling apart. I don't know what's going on over there.
I don't know. It depends on Noms. Noms is usually I just can't keep up with him. So
Oh.
He
it
started
depends
from
on the track.
last that last race. Did he win?
No, he won Melbatron.
No, no.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the track, but 2 invalid laps at the moment.
Let's
Okay,
kick out
yeah.
the commentator. We need to focus, all right?
Yeah.
How'd you get?
I was just fixing the stream because I didn't have the live chat, so all the people in the live chat, I can read it now, and I think for today's
Oh, did you
stream
get that
there's no
fixed?
way to improve the video quality, but if you're happy with that for now, then we will just keep it up like this. Yeah, Marty fixed it. It was a wrong setting, so we didn't have a live chat.
Alright.
But he fixed it, so we got positive feedback already. We
Oh,
were
nice,
showing
man.
many replays, all the incidents. I think it's just hard to control all the cameras alone, but I think we are getting into it.
And are you guys enjoying it? That's the main thing, right?
We are enjoying very much. I just hope that
Good.
maybe the racers will watch it afterwards, because you can
We
see
need some
really,
go,
really
go,
good stuff.
go at the start, like green light, Murray Walker stuff, right?
Raymond, you should drive faster. There's Peters behind you.
Dude, I'm trying. I don't know.
And
I think I'm going to quit sim racing. I actually suck.
you know what? I will show Peters' front bumper because he can really smell your ass up right now.
What language?
As your
Oh, look,
Peters
he's
just
trying.
lost it and went
He's
into
trying
the
to keep up.
barrier
This is what happened.
So, as you said it, we should watch out for car 52 this time, and car 52 is
who won so
apparently
far?
the only
Who's
one
won?
who got the time in
Who's
there.
won?
As we can watch
that
you,
was
you're really flying around the track with an outstanding 2.13. But you got all purple sectors.
What's good? What's good? I don't even know. I reckon
What's good there? I'm usually driving a 206 in the quali.
I don't think so. That was
Yeah,
extra
we
something
were
has been
we
banned.
were driving here on the Mondays marathon as far as I can remember. But Bruno, you should pick up the pace.
I don't remember the track, man.
The
Things
stream is
changed so
expecting much more from you here.
Man, I got hit it in the first race,
Yeah, we are speaking about Kota right now. Show your pace.
and I did like 8 overtakes in 1 lap.
Are you on a valid lap right now? I don't think so.
No.
But meanwhile, the car number 52, hold your seatbelts, is driving a delta of
Dude,
minus
I'm
0.7 seconds. He's
by the
coming
way,
around the last turns, going around the Snake Tower.
this is some serious esports stuff. This.
Oh.
Look at this.
Yeah, you got an outstanding pace. You're improving to a 2 minutes and 12.
Dude, what's this all about? I'm
You're the fastest guy on track. Can't complain
exactly,
about that,
look at
right?
this. And I'm going quicker. These guys
Yeah.
can't compete.
And you just improved to a 2 minutes and 12, the only
2:12.
car on track which is at the time.
2 minutes to go, Dominic.
Yeah. Purple lap,
Got a good
3
feeling about
purple
this one.
sectors, you're the fastest guy on the field.
Valid
Yeah.
again.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Bruno Longarella on, yeah, cut again, we will put that replay in, as he went too far on the inside, I believe. No, too far on the outside. The outside track cut. Really harsh on this
Oh, what's
track,
this?
but...
Somebody's gone quicker.
Oh, yeah, Luca Maggiolo. He was up with
He's
me
not
in the
even meant to be on
commentator's
the track.
cabin, but he was like, I will show car number 52 who I am.
Is that right?
So now he's picking up the pace and...
Oh, Gail's beating me. This is.
Oh,
nice.
well, yeah, this is something else. Yeah, Ray, you should pick up the
Wait,
pace.
are we live on the YouTube? No.
We are live.
Oh shit.
Everyone can hear the shit we are talking about.
All right.
Oh yeah, I didn't knew that.
I said I'm making interviews here, and right now I'm live in your
Yeah.
cars.
Oh,
Gail has pitted, so that's your chance to improve the timings.
No, because it's red, and do I have enough time to make it round?
Oh,
I don't think so.
but should I tell you
40
something?
seconds.
In
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Sector 1, Gail is the fastest guy on track.
Is he driving the Lexus or no?
No, the BMW. But he's really, really doing good right now.
Yeah, he's correct.
Meanwhile, I thought that Luca Maggiolo will improve a bit. He had a really good delta, but also he's getting the track cuts. Bruno, how about you? Will you put a valid lap in your last chance right now? Or maybe just set any lap?
yeah, maybe.
We are in your car, we are on your passenger seat, just going up the hill right now. That looks safe. You
Yeah.
didn't get any track cuts, but I guess you're just trying to get a lap in this time.
Yep.
Evening.
Evening, mate.
Trade break.
Good
a bit
evening.
more.
How's it?
I'm just doing some interviews
Terrible.
here.
We've got Dominic in here asking us stuff.
Oh, man, that's
Live on the stream.
So we can go up to in our commentator's cabin if you're right for it. Ready?
Yeah, we can do that. Sounds good.
And later we will move you guys up for an interview.
Okay, right.
Yep.
Good luck, car number 52 and car number 3. I think the 3 gives luck because it has something to do with my favorite guy, Verstappen. So try to give it all, mate.
Let's see if I can close this lap.
Yeah,
Good luck.
good luck.
See you in a bit.
Hello, Marty.
Hello.
We got some positive feedback already out of the chat, and I try to give it all with the cameras.
Yeah, it was looking good what I saw, and yeah, always nice to have your little bits of insight and Lucas also.
I tried to make it a bit more dramatic.
There was some good racing there.
We saw really much good stuff.
Yeah, pretty clean. And like you guys were saying, like these 20-minute races lead to people not messing around when they're trying to get in front of the guy in front of them, which is
Exactly,
it's good. It's what we want.
So we are right now in the grid. I don't know. Should we say who's where? I mean, let's say only 4 guys made a lap. So what does it tell to us? I think Kota is a terrible track for cut limits, track
I think
limits.
I've done like half a dozen laps here, I think, in total. So I'm gonna have zero insight into the track.
Did you drive the Monday Marathon? Did you get something there, or did you steward it by any chance?
I stewarded that one as well. Yeah, I was
No.
too scared of learning a new track. So I've watched it before, but I've never actually driven it myself. And I always find that the tracks look completely different. Watching the content creators like Jardir and UCOG and everyone. I've seen them drive loads and loads of laps. Of
It
these
looks
circuits,
so
but,
easy if they do.
Yeah, for sure. And then you come and drive it yourself, and you're off the circuit every corner.
Yeah, I think the S's in the Sector 1 it should be, they are really scary. Because if you brake too
Yeah.
hard or too late, you will almost immediately lose the rear in some cars.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so we got Luca Maggiolo on P1, Gael Duchesne on P2, Raymond Crawford on P3, Bruno Longarella on P4, followed by Who Knows on Tires. And on P6, Melvatron, which I'm a little bit confused because he showed an outstanding pace in the race before, and now he's
Yeah.
only back on P6.
Yeah, he's usually very fast. So yeah, we'll see what he does in the race.
Yeah. Then Camaras on P7, Santos 8, Clarence 9, Peters on P10, who just joined in, Ferreira on 11 with outstanding racing in the last race, and Whiteley P12. And that was it. That's the grid. As we go into the last turn for the race start. And now they are all lining up for green, and we will have soon the go. And the race has been started. As we go up the hill, and Chris already going hard on the inside.
Yeah, he knows the track clearly.
Yeah, the inside
Everyone
is
else-
clearly the best position here.
Yep.
We got a bit of contact, but Gale is right now in P2.
Very nice.
Outstanding start from him as Chris cuts the turn. I think that's already one warning.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
And you're
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
warnings
Well,
really
that
quick
would
on
be-
this track.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, and they are going already for a little fight there as we go as a passenger on Chris's car, because I think he will do the move on down to the turn in front of the straight.
Yeah, I think
Let's
so.
look
Yeah,
for the
he's,
dive.
He's a quick guy.
Oh,
Much
yeah.
more experienced
Oh!
than Gale. Oh!
Not only he did the dive, also Melvatron, but he didn't see... Oh, there's a big
No.
shot.
What a mess.
Oh, we will have a small replay. We will see what happens right now as they go up the hill. I think Melvatron was just miscalculating. He was late on the brakes, had only the inside to go away, and then hit the sausage curb, and everything happened. As you can see here, Melvatron on the inside, getting Crawford, hitting into Chris, Crawford into Melvatron, and then also Ferreira hit Camaras in the end. So we had a huge pile up in lap 1. As also there was a good fight for P2. Gale is falling back and Crawford hunting him. Also Clarence is really close into this fight. Melvatron already with a 5 seconds penalty. The stewards decided that it was his fault for hitting the other cars and causing collision, I guess. And Gale going wide as 3-4 cars going wide in the last turn, hitting the sausage corpse, and it's really bumpy there. Easy to lose speed and momentum. As Crawford goes on the inside into turn 1, attacking Gale, but he can't get the momentum through. Gale is still in front. Raymond is really waiting for his move. He's trying to get the momentum through the turns to attack. Oh, he's going into it. He's late on the brakes, but Gale for the switchback. He's coming with the switchback. So they are side by side running down the straight. And Gale got it back. He did the switchback. Beautiful. Really, really nice. Also, Cameras trying the overtake, but Renz is fine. Gale missed the breaking point. He went wide. He lost 3 positions in 1 turn.
Oh no. Yeah. I'm just working my way through incidents here, so I'm not watching any of this unless there's contacts.
Now, I tried to do it. Cameras hitting the inside sausage cup because of in front of the snake tower, so almost close. Got the momentum through. Maybe you can tell us what happened to Crawford. For what was the penalty?
So that was an interesting one. It was actually a collision between car 14, Gale, and car 555, Noms. But Crawford had just missed the corner, gone really deep, gone off the track, and rejoined onto the track, just caught making Gale have nowhere to go to avoid hitting Noms. So I think that one's on car 52 for making an awkward situation even more awkward.
Okay. As we had Peters in the view, we went with him on board, and he did a beautiful overtake on Gale into turn 1. You said it was the incident between car 14 and 555, right? So we will put a fast replay in.
Yeah, have a look.
Okay, replay is coming in right now. Oh, I think the replay is not showing what we wanted to see. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's not the best replay because it all happens at the wrong time.
Yeah, it's showing somebody else in the replay. I'm unfortunate.
Oh, that's weird.
Okay, so we will maybe read a little bit afterwards.
Yep. I might post that one in the Discord because it was quite an interesting one.
Oh, and Crawford and Cameras are fighting down the straight right now. That was a really close call because both were weaving on the straight. As Peters almost hit the rear of Crawford. We will put that in an instant replay. You can really see the speed difference, how late Peters was braking. As you can see the front bumper, he was missing 50 meters on the braking points. Even Duchenne behind him, both were missing so much. Well, it's really hard because you don't see billboards. You just have these lines on the right side of the track after the long straight, so you need to count them. And if you miscount, you're in the rear of the front car.
Yep, and people generally don't know these tracks quite so well as some of the more popular ones as well. So not only are the braking markers difficult to find, there's no... I'm guessing these guys don't really have much muscle memory from this.
I would agree on that. That's totally not the famous circuit on ACC. As we just saw in the screen, the overtake of Bruno Longarella on Hoodops on tires. Who could expect that? He did a mistake. Chris did a mistake in the last turn, hit the sausage curbs or even around it. He lost so much momentum there. I don't know. Does he have any damage?
Let's have a look.
The car looks fine to me.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just not familiar with this track here. Oh, as Bruno had a little slide out of Sector 2 into Sector 3 soon.
The server showing once again we're getting some good racing. Only 12 cars on track.
Yeah.
They're all within not very many seconds.
Yeah, that's true. Also, Crawford is fighting with Peters a lot, but we are right now on board with Chris, who's maybe going for something. And, oh, he was braking too late. He doesn't know the braking points. Too early. He was braking too early. I mean, he didn't even go for the dive. He was just... He lifted the brake again. I think he's adapting a bit.
Not to lunge on Bruno again after his enthusiastic overtake in the last race there.
That's true, but he did a mistake, Bruno. So Chris just closed in again.
Yeah,
I think we could stay on board a bit. no, Chris will never give up, I think. But he has a big advantage on the straight, because as I know, Longarella is driving higher wings than Chris. So Chris should be much, much faster, as we can see right now, as we are on board with Chris. And they are going side by side up to turn 1.
Oh, there's our first drive-through for track limits.
Oh.
Mr. Crawford, car 52.
And I was
heading
betting
into
so
the pit
much on
lanes.
car 52, because he was the only guy with a purple time on 4 minutes left into the quali.
Yeah, very good.
As we can see, Crawford already in the pits, and the pit lane is so long, it's so slow. I think he's biting the steering wheel when he's coming to the track again and going full speed out, but he lost so many places, he's dead last right now. As Chris is again going directly behind Longarella, we are on board again, as I think that maybe he will go for it this time, or he just tried his tires and doesn't get the momentum. I'm not sure about it. But this straight is really, really long. You can gain so much momentum in the slipstream. It should be possible to overtake. No, again not. I wonder what this
Very
is.
cautious. Mind games.
You think he's just waiting a bit longer, that Bruno does a bigger mistake that he can safely pass.
Yeah, maybe. Luca casually announcing that he doesn't know the braking markers right before the race start, before driving away from everyone else.
Oh yeah, he created already a 5-second gap. I did not expect that, totally not. Did he practice his track?
I think he's been secretly practicing this one. Oh, there's Mr. Noms heading into the pit lane. Must have just picked
Drive-through.
A drive-through. Oh, and look at the weather as well.
Oh, and it starts to rain. Well, good if you would be in the pits and get the wet tires on right now, but you need to serve a penalty.
Yeah. So 9 minutes to go in the wet.
As Kevin Peters goes for the overtake right now, we are right on board with him as he goes. It is Melvatron, I think. Up to turn 1, he didn't miss the he missed the braking point. Oh! There was a contact. Melvatron overshot a bit to the outside. As they continue to go side by side into the S's, but they leave enough space. And I don't know if Peters just is slow or gave the position back, maybe. But I think he did nothing wrong there.
No, I don't think so. Just having a look back. Yeah, they're slip sliding around. All the circuits in ACC behave a little bit differently in rain, especially the circuits you use the curbs a lot on. The curbs get instantly very slippery, and maybe that's what's going to catch people out in this one.
Well, I don't know if it's worth it, but Ferreira and Clarence went into the pits. I suppose they swapped tires because they didn't have any penalties.
Interesting. So we should be able to see that if they stopped.
Yeah.
So we have stop time for Clarence of 32 seconds and Ferreira 41 seconds. So maybe some damage also there.
Yeah.
Stop time just
but I think they put vets on. Do you see how hard the rain is? How heavy?
No, I've not. I don't know what the button map is. Just look at that.
Oh, Gale.
Clarence just lost the car completely and also managed to pick up a stop-go 30 for, I'm guessing, speeding in the pit lane. So maybe that strategy call not working out quite so.
I put back a replay on Clarence. We are right now watching into it. And do you know where he lost it? Oh, he went on the outside curb in front of the S's, almost lost it there, and then in the S's he lost it in 3 turns in a row. That was hard to watch.
Yeah, Not what we're familiar with seeing for Clarence. Usually a very quick, very consistent driver. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was an odd one.
But I think Melvatron is still fighting Peters. We are one lap later right
Correct.
now, and they are still fighting into turn 1. But I suppose both have still the Black Pirelli on slicks. So I guess they are feeling it. And what I'm wondering is, Gale is picking up the pace. He's really good and consistent the last races.
Yeah, he's I would say one of the most improved drivers in the community.
Yeah.
Been doing some very nice work.
And he's really fast in the rain, as you can see right now. He's keeping up with Melvatron and Peters right now, and I would even say he's the fastest out of this group.
Yeah, looks like it.
And we're going on board as Peters and Melvatron touched again, but I think it was some moving on the braking from Peters.
Yeah, I don't know if he lost the car or if he deliberately made a little move across there, but either way,
Yeah.
that one's on him.
And we got a side-by-side from Gale on Melvatron, and I think it's a battle into the braking zone. They are both probably... Oh, Gale is really, really late on the brake, but gentle, and he makes the turn. I think he could manage to overtake if he's staying on the outside with Melvatron. He's taking it safe, but still he has his front.
He does.
There,
he is showing some very nice little moves to keep the pressure on there.
Yeah, as Peters goes wide, hits Melvatron again and gets thrown back on the right side of the track. As Peters lost 2 places with that move. I don't know, he seems to struggle really much with the car.
Yeah.
Oh, and he lost the car and hit the barrier in the rear, as you could see in the picture. So, I guess Peters got quite some damage and he's parking the car. He parked the car. Peters is out. As Gale and Melvatron go down the start-finish line, but I don't think that there will be an attack. The gap is a little bit too open. What's interesting to see is Luca Magnolo is driving the best times. He's expanding the gap already up to 6 seconds right now. I really wonder if Gale can keep this pace up to the end, because it's almost 1 second of a gap, but he closed it so far. I don't know if Melvatron just got held up by Peters that he lost so much pace, or will Gale pick up again on him?
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely looking very wet now suddenly. So yeah, I'm guessing that the time multiplier is quite high on these short races, so that we get some interesting weather like this. But that also makes the track state change very quickly. So Gale was looking very very calm and in control of the car for a little bit there, but now struggling the same as everyone else, I think.
Who was it who changed the tires? It was Ferreira and who else? Santos? Clarence?
Well, Clarence stopped the car in the pit lane for 30 seconds, so I guess he took wet tires, but then immediately lost the car, so that doesn't really make an awful lot of sense.
Yeah.
Not quite sure.
Or maybe he pitted and went again on slicks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's quite possible.
That's not the best strategy, I can tell, but...
And he also did get that penalty for speeding in the pit lane as well. So yeah, everything went wrong in a short space of time there.
But car number 52, Raymond Crawford, he told us to watch out for him in this race, and I think he's just about to show us a statement. He closed the gap to the Audi in front, and I think if he can pick up the pace on the start-finish line right now, that we could maybe see something. But the Audi is such a beast. Look how it's driving away just compared to the Ferrari.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
but
V10
he missed the
doing its
turn.
thing.
Now
Yeah,
they are
so
going...
closed up the entire gap that he created. Let's see, have we got one more lap? Where is this? Where is the race?
Oh,
leader?
this is so close. They are so close to each other. And Whiteley did a mistake. He did a mistake, but Raymond can't safely pass. This is so close racing right now, and both really, really careful.
Yeah. There's a bit of a questionable rejoin there from Whiteley. We'll let it go.
You can really see from the inside perspective that much spray which is going up as they go now side by side down the straight. As I said, it's so long, and you can really see how same pace these cars are.
Yeah.
Both same speed.
There's Luca just crossed the start-finish line for one more lap, so a little bit to go.
As Raymond made his way through.
Maybe he can hang on to this. He's certainly looked like he had, if not the pace, then the consistency to catch the apexes, not run wide. Let's see if he can do that under the pressure of the car behind.
The Audi is going into the pits. I think there will not be a change anymore right now.
Oh, that's an odd thing to do on the last lap.
Weird, yeah. What happened to Hunam's on tires? He's so slow right now. Camaros is closing in.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Well, you mentioned earlier, maybe he runs a low wing. Maybe he's really struggling in the wet.
So maybe we will see a last overtake here.
Yeah.
But right now the gap is opening a bit. But Camara's front is also a bit destroyed, I think.
Yeah, he's yeah, true, and yeah, a little on the rear as well. You can never underestimate how variable the weather might be on a Scottish Legends server.
No, you never know. As Luca Maggiolo is making his way to the last turn and picking up his first victory of the evening, and we need to mention that's his first race of the evening, and he delivers.
He does.
So this is P1 for Luca Maggiolo. Then comes Bruno Lagarella with a gap of 7 seconds with a nice P2. And Melvatron just on the way to the last turn right now with a really big gap to the lead already. Picking P3, and congratulations to Gael Duchesne as he got 4th place in this race, which was not an easy one, but he had an outstanding pace here.
He did, a very good, very impressive pace.
P5 for Chris, a bit not what we expected, and I think also not what he expected from himself. And Camara's in 6. Santos coming in on 7 and Raymond Crawford picking up P8 on the end. So, from race director's side of you, what are you saying was this game race like?
Was pretty clean actually, yeah. Apart from little carnage on the start, but yeah, nice race. We had lots of battles with zero contacts and a couple of battles with a bit of door banging, and that's just what we want. That's racing.
Yeah, a little bit door banging is always okay. Just swap the color of the other car and or exchange some painting.
Yep.
Also,
Yeah.
what German commentators always like if you put in the mirror of the other car, like fold it in, so he
Yeah.
can't watch anymore. You know, that's what you
Yeah.
gotta do. we often see this in Porsche Cup races. You always have this
Yeah,
closed
for sure.
door-to-door racing with folding in the mirrors, and then the commentators are always hyped.
Yeah, definitely.
So this
Yeah,
was
good
race
stuff.
3 of the evening. What is race 4 today?
We are going to Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Everyone's favorite circuit. It will not surprise me if nobody joins this one. It's a very odd circuit.
We will see what happens. If the race get cancelled, we will know it as well.
Yeah.
But I've personally never driven Indianapolis. I don't know which times to expect. I don't know what carnage to expect. I have really no clue what this will be.
So I did, I think, 2 days of practice and then did an endurance race of 4 hours, I think, or maybe 6 hours. I can't remember. And it was torture. Just never really got into a flow on this circuit.
I heard you do not get much of grip on Indianapolis. Can that be?
Yeah, that is true. There's an odd mixture of surfaces and like track camber. So I think the circuit is in an oval, like a NASCAR oval, and then but drop it for the GT circuit or whatever this layout is called. It drops down into the center, and you get some other turns. But yeah, inside of the oval is extremely slippery especially in sector 1. I think there's a long left-hander followed by quite a fast right-hander onto the first straight, and it's very tricky to get the power down.
I'm just showing the track map. So you say we are starting to the left of the map, like
Yes,
clockwise.
Yeah. We go clockwise. Yep.
Okay, so you have a really dangerous braking zone in the beginning, I guess.
Yeah, it's quite narrow for that. Turn 1 is very narrow, and then there's there's not much run between corners 2 and 3 with a sort of little kink.
So it's almost like the Monza turn 1, or?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely a big squeeze point. There's a little bit more space on the exit than the chicane at Monza. And then turn 4 is really interesting because it's like a braking zone as you go around the corner with a really fast run out, and then the next corner is completely flat before the very long left-hander, the very wide hairpin, and that feels very slippery. It's important to get a good run out of that and get right over to the left-hand side of the circuit so that you get as good a run as possible onto the first straight through the long right-hander. But it's extremely slippery there, so I suspect that'll be very difficult in the rain. I've
So-
not driven this circuit in the rain, so,
Yeah.
so no idea what's going to happen.
So, as I can see now from the passenger camera, and you mentioned it already, this is, for the people who don't know it, the Americans love ovals. And it seems like this is just like half of an oval with some chicanes in it and going halfway through the infield, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I think there are other circuits like this whose names I forget, but yeah, this is a concept, and that in itself gives you another little problem. So you rejoin 2/3 of the way around the track. You rejoin the oval for a very fast section, and then another right-angled right-hand bend to drop back off the oval. And it's quite easy, especially in endurance races when you're not concentrating, to get mixed up between turn 1 and that turn, because they look quite similar but are actually quite different.
Yeah, I guess so, that it's totally easy to mess up, and I wouldn't even be able to drive it. I never drove this track, I really had no idea, and now in the rain, I would be so far behind. I would just be a danger moving on the track.
Yep, indeed. Yeah, it's definitely one that took me a little while to get into, and as I say, I never quite got to the point of enjoying it.
Well, I don't know. I would give it a try actually, even though it maybe has less grip or whatever. Because in Germany, in DTM, it's also GT3 series in real life, and we got something similar. We call it Lausitzring, and it's like also a third of an oval, and then a little bit infield, and they go back on the oval. I don't know why we have that, because I never saw oval races in Germany, but.
Yeah. Weird.
It looks like we have.
Yeah, apparently.
And again, thank you that you joined me in the commentators cabin, and I suppose you're staying for this race as well?
Yeah, I might as well, right?
Nice.
I am in the server with a car, that's it. So I'm gonna go out and see how slippery this circuit is without getting in anyone's way, hopefully. 'cause
That
I
would
don't
be some
intend to-
nice
intend
insights
to race.
to get this information live from the track. I think we can
that's
get
cool.
the feeling to the stream for that informations.
I can't say I'm gonna do a good job of driving around the circuit, but
We will maybe go on board with our safety car.
the least safe safety car.
As we are showing also your steering wheel, we can maybe get the feeling for how wiggly it is. Because for now, I think you're just oversteering the car, and it's just not turning in; it's going straight.
Yeah. So I forget what car I drove here, but I'm on wet default setup with a load of extra rake, so it's going to be horrible. It's going to be very understeery. But also, I have no idea how slippery this is going to be. This corner is very tricky. There's a sausage curb on the inside here,
Yeah.
which upsets the car. Here, you can cut a lot of this without getting track limits, but it's quite bumpy. And then over the... Yeah, that corner has a really odd apex point, but then you need a good exit because we're all the way around the oval here.
Be a
And
bit
into this very slow.
Be a bit careful. Car number 14 right
car
behind you
behind you,
is
yeah.
on
I
a lap
see it.
right now.
Yep. We'll dip off.
But
some
yeah,
cameras and-
maybe you can show us turn 1 with full
Yeah.
speed, how that looks like.
Yep. A little bit less than full speed. So this is a fast exit from that corner onto the start-finish straight. I have no idea where the braking zone is going to be, so I'm going to miss it completely.
It looks like turn 1 is really narrow. Even though the track looks so wide, but it's narrowing down a lot.
So it narrows, and then you're straight into this left. And then this is a really weird braking zone, because it's kind of you're kind of going around the corner the whole time.
Do you have any braking markers there?
No, I
Aw.
don't think so. Nothing that I remember. Anyway.
So it's a really knowledge-based track, which is not really
Yeah,
popular. So I
requires-
think we will see some great carnage here right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
and
just
we
going
see,
completely sideways there. So that corner there, that right-hander is really important to get a good run onto this this first straight.
But the straight is not too long. It looks like it's
not crazy
straight,
long,
but
no.
I think. Do you think you can overtake there if you nail it out of the last turn?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
And also here is a good overtaking zone. If you get a good run out of there, you can overtake on the oval before the big braking zone.
Yeah. I got a little question. Do you think this track was part of F1 where they where only 2 cars raced in the end? I think was it this track? In the history of
I don't
F1,
know.
there was one track
maybe.
which looked similar to this, with also a part of oval, and they had multiple constructors of tires in F1. And I think the Michelin ones or something that they was lasting the oval, but the other ones got destroyed. So all the teams retired out of safety reasons, and the other tires
That's
were allowed
crazy.
to drive, something like that. And then they had only like 2 or 4 cars because of the tire constructors on the grid for the race start.
Huh. That's very odd, but yeah, it could be. I'm wondering if there used to be bits of this circuit that were like concrete as well. I think there's a circuit like this that has
Sebring has concrete, but
oh yeah, maybe it's that I'm thinking.
but
of,
it doesn't have a
yeah.
part of oval. It's just looking like a big camping place.
Yeah, it just looks big American.
Yeah, it looks like a camping place everywhere. No tribunes or anything. Just caravans, all beside the track.
Yeah.
But as I can see here right now, you're struggling really, really a lot.
Yeah. I'm also not really concentrating, but it's very, very slippery. This car setup is less than optimal.
But it was nice to see you around the track. As I'm now showing Clarence, who's on really fast laps right now around the track. I think he may have trained a bit on this track. As he's driving the best time by 1:44.4, followed by Bruno Longarella on 1:44.5, Camaras on 1:45.7, and Hunops on tires on 1:45.7 also. They are really close together there in front, but I think you can clearly see that Bruno Longarella and Clarence probably trained this track a bit.
Yeah, that sounds plausible for sure. Let's see if I can get a valid lap just for fun. It is not going to be fast.
It looks like that nobody is gaining time apart from Chris. He's like, oh my god, Chris gained so much time, but he overshot the turn. I think he's in a delta of minus 0.5 seconds right now. Coming out of the last turn, so I guess Chris can even do another lap if his fuel will be full still.
Yep. 20 seconds on the clock.
And he's going for another lap. And we just broke our record for today's evening's viewers. There's 6 viewers watching Indianapolis. I hope you're enjoying the stream. We try to show everything you can get, and hopefully we have a close race right now. As Gale is...
Rain's gonna stick around. It'd be funny if it didn't.
Yeah. Also, Gale is coming around the last turns, but his delta just disappeared. He had a good delta into the last chicane, but apparently he lost it with a bad entrance on it. And also you can see how he's struggling. His rear was totally sideways in the last turn.
His setup's nicer than mine then, because I cannot get this car to turn. Actually, yeah, the last turn, if you touch that inside curb, it unsettles the car a lot.
Is it also these big sausage curbs there?
No, not that one. There is, so there are sausage curbs to be aware of on this circuit. The I think the one that's like turn one, so like this, the third last.
Oh
is
yeah,
the
I
one
see
that's-
it in the last chicane, the inside turn. Yeah, the car gets
Yeah.
unsettled so much. As we are
Yeah.
just watching cameras, who took this curb almost flat, I think, almost with the middle of the car. You could see it unsettling so much as he's speeding down the start-finish line with a delta of minus 0.4 seconds. But it was not enough to gain a position, so we have fixed Clarence on P1 with a 144.5. Bruno Longarella with a 144.59 on P2, sorry, 44.4 on P1. Chris, who knobs on tires with 145.0 and 145.3 on P4. Followed by Gael Duchesne, who has also a good pace again with a 147.
Yeah. I wonder if he's into the American tracks or likes it when it rains, or maybe both.
Well, I like that he's trying even these unpopular tracks, even if we don't know them, they are still giving it a chance.
Yep.
As we are in the gridding right now, we got 1 minute and 30 seconds to make the cars ready, get the fuel in, and maybe do some small adjustments on the PSIs to get full grip, if there's a grip level on this track.
Yeah, I have no idea if tire pressure is going to make any difference to the slippiness.
Do you think it would be a joker if you go for slicks right now? How will be the weather in 10 minutes?
Oh, that is a good question. So we have, can we see, where's the time multiplier? Or maybe, I don't think there is a time multiplier. So, I think it's going to stay raining.
I
Though it was
poorly
very
can't
unusual.
see it.
If there was no multiplier in the last race, it was very unusual to get 10 minutes of dry, 10 minutes of wet in ACC.
Okay.
Just lucky, I guess, or unlucky.
So, as the drivers are starting their engines, or how would Americans say, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines!
That is what they would say.
Just like Checo Perez, and then he's standing there and doesn't know what to do. That is such a moment in F1 history, I tell you. So, okay. We got the grid going. They are going in double file down the straight now. We are not starting. We are not doing a standing start in the series, so we are going double file down the start-finish line, and when lights go green, we go full speed.
Yes. Is anyone testing the grip level, or has everyone just decided that it's very slippery?
For me, it looks like everyone decided that it's just slippery. We can go into the view of Gale. We can see that Chris is warming his tires. Also, Gale tries a bit with weaving, but everyone is slamming the brakes to get the heat into the tires.
Yeah, heat the brakes up. It's the best way, in the wet especially.
As we see the grid on green light, now full speed, go, go, go. As they shoot down towards turn 1, I just remind it's really narrow there, so I hope everyone will make it. No switch in the
Everyone
first
does,
place.
Yeah. Oh, a
But-
little bump at the back.
Chris just got past Bruno Longarella. He did it into turn 2, I think it was.
Yep, looked like it.
Well, I get once he's got the feeling for the tires, he can just develop so much pace.
Except your mic didn't mute.
Oh, my mic didn't mute. Okay, but I muted it.
Nope. Mute is not playing.
I've been to Hause.
Okay, as we can see, Chris already going really aggressive on clearance right now.
Yeah, he certainly is, making his presence known. Let's see what happened at the start.
Okay, as they go down to the last chicane, but now we will really see if he can carry the momentum out of the last chicane. And I think the start-finish line is really, really long, or?
It's the longest straight, yes. Yeah.
So we are on board, we are seeing the spray. The spray is massive. It doesn't look like light rain. It's more looking like light, medium
Yeah,
rain,
it's-
something between.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. The track is looking very wet, indeed.
But he's not going for it right now. He's staying behind Clarence. It looks like Clarence knows the track really well and can defend his position for now. Followed by Longarella, who's also keeping up and is just within 1 second right now. Then we got Raymond Crawford behind Gale. And I think that he is closing in. And Raymond is going for it apparently on the counter straight, but he has his warning lights on. His hazard lights.
He had them on in the last race as well. I wonder if he's just got a keybind that's gone weird.
Or does he think that he's hazardous? Look
like
them
you say.
going side by side there right now.
Yeah,
That's
is
beautiful.
some nice side by side, yeah. Giving
But-
each other plenty of space, but
Oh.
not giving up either.
Raymond went on the outside. He overtook Gale around the outside, but it's going into the last chicane, so maybe Gale can counter on the next straight. But also mentioning, you never want to get overtaken on the outside, do you?
No. I'm gonna speculate that not that we should take anything away from the maneuver, but the Ferrari traction control is, I think, superior to all the other traction control on all the other cars. Maybe
Ooh.
giving a little boost out of
We got a
that turn there.
contact into turn 1. Bruno Longarella was trying to overtake on Chris. We will put a replay in. Look at this close. We're sitting on the passenger seat, and he was already in front. They just got a tiny touch. I think this is just a race
Yeah.
incident.
Agreed, 100%.
But it was really nice driving.
Oh, Bruno
Ooh.
gets by, yeah.
Yeah, what
Noms
happened
just
here?
Missed, understeered off the circuit. Noms
So we will have
just
another
missed it.
replay here.
Late on the brakes.
Oh yeah, you can see it. He was so late on the brake, hitting the grass, hitting the gravel. In these conditions, there's no way that this could end well. Well, it ended better than in the barriers, but he lost the place.
Yeah, I think I demonstrated that particular move in my little sighting lap there.
Yep, you totally did.
Yeah, it's an unusual corner that because the radius narrows as you go all the way around the corner, and it's not completely obvious when it narrows, but it definitely does. It's actually quite a slow corner. Doesn't look it on the track map, but feels it when you drive it.
But I think Chris is trying to fight back. Probably not this lap. Oh, Chris on the straight. What is he doing? Did you see that? He just touched the outside wall of the track on the straight. More concentration, Chris. That's
Maybe,
not how you're
adjust-
winning.
He's adjusting his mirrors.
Folding them to the inside to get more, less
Yeah.
drag, or how do you
Yeah,
call it?
little aerodynamic adjustment. Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Oh, he's getting really close, but if you're driving that close behind another car, you're losing downforce, and I think especially in these conditions, it's really negative feel in the car.
Yeah, could well be. Always enjoy the downshift sound effects of the Ferrari.
I don't know what to think of it. It's sounding weird. It's special, this car. It's really special.
Yeah.
But it's just...
It's,
oh, and
not
Chris
a
just
wall.
hit the wall again. Let's go on the passenger seat, have a quick replay of that incident where he hit the wall. I think that probably hurt. Look at this, how far on the outside he went. It looked more massive from the outside, let's say. As we are going again down the start-finish line, but I think 0.5 seconds is too much. He will not do it.
Yeah, I think that would be a big dive.
Do we have any other fights going on? I don't think so. It's interesting.
Not
Clarence
really.
has a really good pace here. Look how he's creating the gap already. Like 3.2 seconds right now, and his fastest lap is 0.3 seconds faster than the others.
Yep.
I think
Enjoying
maybe
the-
also because of the fighting a bit.
Yep. Yeah, Bruno will definitely be in defensive mode here.
We're going back into the passenger camera of Chris as he's diving down the inside right now as they didn't touch, I think. They didn't.
Yeah, no,
That's great
beautifully, I
racing.
think
So
it is
close.
great racing, yeah. Yeah. I think
Look
that
at
took,
this.
That took a bit of cooperation
Ooh.
from both
And
drivers there.
They touched. They touched.
They-
As
they
Chris
did.
is spinning the car on the grass. And it looks like he's even retiring the car. He's not starting it again. He's not moving. As he's still standing, there's yellow flags out. I hope everyone is cautious there.
Yeah.
As he starts running again. Maybe he just wanted to safely rejoin, but he lost like all his race.
Yeah, I think he was waiting for the safe rejoin. He also typed an apology to Bruno in the chat while he was stationary there. But also, yeah, I think he was waiting. When you try and get the car moving from the grass onto slippery tarmac, you never quite know what the car is going to do. So he was very sensible to wait. Be patient. Watch some cars go past.
I just showed for the people watching the replay of car number 52. You told me how the track is going, right? You remember? And on the last chicane, he went straight and did the U-turn fully and went back on the track. He did the alternative route in the last chicane. he just drove the other track through the barriers.
Nice. I wonder if it was a time gained. the wet line.
As right now, what happened to Bruno? Did we miss something? He's just on P3 right now. Camara's got P2. I think Bruno had a big incident. I'll try to get a replay on that, but apparently it's too far back right now. We need to redeliver this after the race, probably, if there was something. Oh wait, no. That was the contact with Chris still.
Yeah, I think they both lost
Yeah.
a lot of time and places there. Bruno got the car moving pretty quickly, but still lost at least one place there.
So maybe we will see some great racing action there again between Bruno and Camaras later on.
Yeah. Yeah, Camaras, good regular driver here, but yeah, very good. I've had some brilliant battles with him.
As Ferreira is getting closer to Gale right now. And he was in his last lap almost 2 seconds quicker than Gale and Raymond. Well, Raymond did a little extra track, but oh, Ferreira just lost it totally and smashed into the barrier. I guess he lost the rear wheel. We can get the interior cam in the replay.
I don't know if he lost it on throttle or if he lifted to avoid hitting the car in front, and shifted the weight too much.
We just got the interior replay. He went too aggressive on the gas, tried to counter steer, but he didn't make it. We could see it on the steering wheel. It was just too aggressive on the gas.
Yeah. Easy done. And that was, he retired after that. I think calling it a night. Having an unlucky start. Made a mistake on the start.
Yeah.
It's a long way back. But clearly had the pace, though. Was doing a nice job. Making it up.
Chris is catching up right now.
He is.
I mean, this should be easily done, this overtake, I guess, because the pace difference is almost 6 seconds. As you can see him going around the outside if he's not hitting the wall again. So, well, he's getting the closest to the wall award for today, I guess.
Yes.
Let's say in the wall. There was not an inch between to be American. And he got past. Nice, smooth, and easy. Bruno Longarella caught up to Camaras again.
Yeah, it closed in another second in that lap or so. Yeah, almost exactly a second quicker the last lap. Still 6.5 minutes. So yeah, he's got time to close that gap some more. We'll get another battle.
Well, 6 minutes to go, I think. It should be doable for him to at least close the gap. If he can overtake, I don't know. Camaras is on some tracks really fast, and it's only a 0.9 seconds difference in the rain. I don't know if that's enough.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna come down to who makes the mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, always tempting, certainly with my driving style anyway, to follow close behind and show your car in the mirrors and force a mistake by the car in front, but not so easy in the rain. Not least because the car is harder to handle, but also all the spray. It's very difficult to see where you're going.
Yeah, we are just passenger in Bruno Longarella's car, and you can't see it from the outside cameras, but from the interior cam you just see the spray, and it's enormous. You have such a bad view to the car ahead, and also not only the car ahead, also the braking points, you don't see them. It's sometimes really hard to guess where you need to brake. So you're more careful and losing a lot of pace there, as Bruno is still pretty aggressive, let's say. So forget what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
true.
But look at this racing. He closed the gap, and I think we will see an overtake anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to be keeping the pressure on it, for sure.
Oh, you could see that. Hey, that this was the moment Raymond went straight ahead and just used the exit road.
Yep.
Okay, Bruno was really late on the brakes there, so he lost much time
Yeah,
again,
lost.
almost all the gap which he narrowed down before.
Yeah. Yeah, it shows you just missing the brakes by a small margin can cost you about a second and a half. I think he lost there.
Yeah. Do you think you could tell us why Hunams on tires got the 5 seconds penalty?
For the contact with Bruno.
Oh, okay. Yeah, as you could clearly see there, he was just hitting his rear. Like in some races before, I think this evening is just not his evening, or the speed difference between the drivers is maybe too high, but that should never be an excuse if you hit other people. You should always be really careful and calculate your braking points. And I think
Exactly, yeah. And
Hunams on
Chris
tires
knows
is
this.
so fast. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
should be more aware in this kind of close racing.
Yeah, and he knows also that Bruno is quick and a good driver as well, and we saw that. We saw their good little battle just before that contact. They were both fighting very hard and cooperating with each other. But yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work out when conditions or something doesn't go to plan.
Yeah, I wonder how it will end this time. We're just on board with Hunams on tires when he's going into the last chicane with Raymond, who found out where the track goes this time. And he still has the hazard lights on. I don't know if he's indicating that he's just slow, but we know how Chris is doing things today. So let's see if this will end well or not. They are going side by side right now, and this time Chris is more careful. He's keeping the car to the right side as I think he goes through on the inside.
I think so.
As we go on the passenger seat of Raymond, and nicely done, but Chris was hitting the inside curb very hard, so Ray needed to avoid it, but that's also very hard in the rain.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris just lost the car a little bit there and had to slow down and put a little correction in.
But it's really, we see so many mistakes from Chris today. I'm not used to that, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm guessing he's enjoying driving some different tracks, though.
Yeah,
Or
probably.
He said as much in chat, anyway.
And he's also into driving shorter races, like sprint races. I think he would be more times in this format. As Clarence is fast enough in the last turn to do another lap, so we will have one more lap from now. And Bruno closed the gap to Camaras again to 0.9 seconds, but I honestly don't think that he can do it in the last lap. What do you think?
No, I mean, I think it would take a very brave move, and very brave moves often go very badly in this weather.
Yeah, you always need to trust the other driver to do very brave moves, because if you know each other, you can calculate is the other one holding his line or not, is he losing it or what. So you need to calculate different if you don't know people. You need to calculate the safety.
Yeah.
And I can't calculate Camaras too well. On some tracks he's performing really good, and on other tracks he's not that fast, so it's really hard to guess how he's driving.
Agreed, yeah.
Yeah, I think they are just keeping the gap right now as Bruno goes a little bit sideways. He's still aggressive. He wants to win. That's our Bruno, but
Yeah.
he's really really close right now. As Clarence goes to the start-finish line, winning the race. I think the practice
Yes,
just
it
paid
does.
off, and
Yeah,
I
I
think we
think
see
so.
something interesting on P2. They are going really, really close to each other with just a gap of 0.2 seconds, I believe. So it's P2
Yeah.
on Cameras
Yeah.
and P3 on Bruno Longarella.
Yeah, I think fair to say Bruno had the pace, but was making the mistakes. Cameras just kept it steady, kept it consistent, and that paid
Exactly.
off.
Yeah. And the not so consistent who knows on tires is on P5. P4, sorry, followed by Raymond Crawford on P5 with also a good pace for a track he doesn't know so well, I would say.
Yeah, agreed.
So there's only one driver still coming, but he's taking it really, really slow. I guess he's totally not familiar with the track. he's, I would always say he's carrying his car around the turns.
Yeah, he knows everyone's watching him.
Yeah, goes goes to the last turn. But Santos was giving us really good racing moments on the first and second race on Watkins
Yeah,
Glen and
agreed.
Laguna
Yeah,
Seca.
I don't know if Santos is a Discord member or not, but I don't recognize the name. I don't think, but yes, showed some very good racing tonight.
Yeah, I think we saw good things today. Do you have the final standings of the drivers?
For for the series, no, I don't. But
No.
Mr. Crawford will. He'll be able to produce that.
It would be good if we could maybe give the final positions.
Yep. Let's see if we can. And you post championship result. Oh, it would help if I could type.
You wrote him wrong. You need to
Yeah, I saw that.
swap it a bit.
Can't type today.
Or we could go up to the other channel for the post-race interviews and then give
we
the
could-
final.
We could
standings.
spring being on a live stream on them again.
Yeah. So I think we should invite them to some interviews after that.
Yeah.
Let's
do that.
go. Hello guys, outstanding race. We love to give some comments on that. And how did you feel the race? I mean, there was a lot of things going on, Bruno, for example. How did you like the touches and so on? I think it was just not Chris's day today.
It's difficult when he's like 1 second faster per lap, but in the rain on these tracks it's not easy to overtake. So he's just following, but he just can't pass. You need if you defend well, you can defend. And I make an error. I went a bit out of the line, and that's the as he's so close. That was it. He just touched it. But well, yeah, I'm a bit frustrated because I've been touched in every single race today. So
Yep.
yeah,
I did notice that.
Yeah.
You had some bad luck. Yeah, that one. I think. Yeah, Chris seemed to be getting his car to really hook up on the exits of corners, and I think you didn't. You had a little slip, and he started accelerating, and he just went straight into the back of you, which was lost you both a lot of time.
And I can understand your frustrations, but are you happy with the 5 seconds penalty, or do you think he deserves more?
no, it's fine. It was as Fox said. I just slipped a bit, and that's as he was just 0.1 after me, so he just doesn't have time to react to it.
Yeah, I think a tiny touch is all it needs on this track. Raymond, how was your experience on this track?
Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. It was fun. The rain was nice. It was nice to be change. I thought I was going to get a podium at some point, but yeah, I don't know what happened.
I thought you could have a podium on Kota, but apparently it was not the last 4 minutes of the quali.
Dude, I was going for
But
it.
till then, it looked promising, I tell you.
You can't win them all, I suppose.
Yeah, in
Okay.
Kota, Luca was solid.
Yeah,
and
he
what
just
did-
drove away.
Yeah,
yeah,
Luca was going out of the commentator's position and just said, I will win this race. And that's what he did.
Wait, what did I get a penalty for in Kota? I don't understand that one. I was clean as
Yeah,
anything.
I'm gonna make a video of that one. I think so. I think it was a penalty for you for essentially a bad rejoin, but it was really just bad timing. So you went deep and went off the track just at the time when Gale got not dive bomb, but Chris Noms went up the inside on whatever turn that was. And Gale couldn't basically get out of the way of you because as you rejoined because Chris was there. So it was just really
shit.
unfortunate.
I
But
blame
I
Chris.
gave you, So Chris's move was clean, and Chris left space for Gale, but not space for you there as well. So yeah.
DQ.
Raymond, we are still
don't know,
live.
yeah,
do
what's up?
you have the final standings for the stream?
Listen, that's what I'm struggling with here. We've got them all, but apart from Laguna Seca, I didn't save. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
So it's the same profile with all the same setup, and I've got every single race in practice and quali, but it doesn't have the Laguna Seca race results. So no, I do not.
Okay, so
We'll try
I
to
would
fix
say thank you all
I
for
mean, I can
watching
put the
the
3
stream.
up I have, and then we can work it out from there. I don't understand why it's done that, to be honest. It's odd. Race.
Thank you all for watching the stream. So it's lights out and off.